Hello, my name is David Francois with Maple Systems. In this video, we will cover the special ladder logic instructions in Mapware 7000, including the I/O instruction Direct I/O and the RTC address special instructions Set Calendar and Calendar Operation. Let's open a logic block and place the Direct I/O logic instruction in the first rung. Normally, all expansion inputs and outputs are updated at the beginning of each PLC ladder logic scan. It may be necessary to refresh the I/O status just before a particular instruction or subroutine. The Direct I/O instruction allows you to update the I/O during the scan by placing it in the main program or in an interrupt program or subroutine. When the input coil B10 is on, all the inputs on the expansion card in slot 1 are updated, XW0100. You can add a second Direct I/O instruction to update the outputs on the expansion card, YW0100. Let's create a new logic block and place the Set Calendar logic instruction in the first rung. The Set Calendar instruction reads the date and time information from 6 consecutive registers in the PLC and copies the data to the internal date and time registers in the HMC, SW10 through SW15. Let's go to a screen that is configured to set the input coil for the Set Calendar instruction and observe how the instruction works. Let's place the ladder logic block on the bottom of the screen for reference. The Set button toggles the input coil B20 on and off. When B20 turns on, it executes the Set Calendar instruction, which copies the values in 6 consecutive registers, beginning with operand A, D50, into the internal real-time clock date and time registers, SW10 through SW15. If invalid data is contained in any one of the registers in operand A, the operation is not executed, and the output coil, B30, is turned on. Let's create a new logic block and place the Calendar Operation logic instruction in the first rung. The Calendar Operation instruction calculates the difference between the present time and a past time stored in 6 consecutive registers in the PLC, beginning with operand A, and stores the result in 6 consecutive registers beginning with operand B. Let's go to a screen that is configured to set the input coil for the Calendar Operation instruction and observe how the instruction works. Let's place the ladder logic block on the bottom of the screen for reference. The Calculate button toggles the input coil B40 on and off. When B40 turns on, it executes the Calendar Operation instruction, which subtracts the values in the 6 consecutive registers beginning with operand A, D50, from the internal real-time clock date and time registers, SW10 through SW15, and stores the result into 6 consecutive registers beginning with operand B, D100. If invalid data is contained in any one of the registers in operand A, the operation is not executed, and the output coil, B50, is turned on. Now let's go over to the HMC and observe how these ladder instructions operate. On the Calendar Operation screen, we can press the Calculate button, which turns on the input coil B40. This executes the Calendar Operation instruction, and the values in operand A, D50 through D55, are subtracted from the values in the internal real-time clock registers, SW10 through SW15, and the result is stored in operand B, D100 through D105. In this case, October 24th, 2010, 7:15 a.m. is subtracted from the current date, December 20th, 2011, 11:28 a.m. The result, 1 year, 1 month, 27 days, 4 hours, 12 minutes, and 47 seconds, is stored in D100 through D105. The values in operand A must be smaller than or equal to the current date and time values, or an error will result. For example, if we enter 13 for the year, the instruction will not be executed, and the output coil, B50, will turn on, because 2013 is later than 2011. On the Set Calendar screen, we can press the Set button, which turns on the input coil, B20. This executes the Set Calendar instruction, and the values in operand A, D50 through D55, are copied into the real-time clock registers, SW10 through SW15. If there is invalid data in any of the registers in operand A, the instruction will not be executed, and the output coil, B30, will turn on. For example, if we enter 13 for the month, this is invalid because the month field should only contain 1 through 12. For more information, click Help in the top menu bar in Mapware 7000 and select Contents, or visit our website at maplesystems.com.